Hi everyone, my name is Angela from Angela Stitches and welcome back to my channel. So this video will be the part 2 of the cross stitch angel finishing video. I'm most likely going to FFO this into an ornament in this video, or I'm hoping to. But yeah, so I got my DMCs this morning, so I was able to finish this middle design and I think it's really pretty. And I thought this was going to be filled with beads, but there are some white stitches in between the beads. So I'm gonna have to go back to that later and work on that. But tonight I think I'll try to work on these two sections on the bottom. I think I could finish the stripes by tonight, but I don't think I could do the roses. It's just that there's a bit of confetti with the roses. So maybe I'll start the roses, but I'll finish that up tomorrow. And the other day, I forgot to show you some of my small projects to start after I finished Cross Stitch Angel. I forgot about it until I was putting all of the videos together just now for my last update. And I said I would a couple of days ago, but I just totally forgot about it. So I went through my projects and I didn't have that many smaller projects anymore. I thought I had more, but I guess I've been working on them, so I didn't have that many. But I'll show you what I have left, and please leave a comment, and the one that gets the most comment I'll work on next and even try to finish it. I like to ask my viewers to choose for me because I can't choose, and I love all of my projects, so it doesn't matter which one I work on. And I think the videos will be much more fun to watch if I work on something that my viewers would like to see. So I have my Brooks books here, and let me just bring this up a little bit. And I was going to work on another one of these next month, but I really like them, so I just decided to include them in here. Okay, that looks better. So I'll go through them real quick because there's a lot and I've showed them before in my other videos. So this is called Christmas Angel. And then this is Quilting Angel. Snow Angel. And Crochet Angel. This is really cute. Mrs. Claus. The Holiday Giving Angel, Knitting Angel, and then Mistletoe, Holiday Baking. I really like this one. This is really fun. Christmas Stitching, Christmas Carols, and this is the last one. And these are all started. These were my Mania starts a couple of years ago, so these are all started, but they are all in different stages. Like I did quite a bit on this one and this one too. Looks like I got a good chunk on this one. The Knitting Angel, I got a little sheep on this one done. So yeah, so you can choose from one of these projects. And then I have my Brooks Books Heirloom series. I was going to work on this in November, but this will be another option. This is The Rabbit, or Hope, that's the title. And this was one of my mania starts this year. So this is another option. And then I have two Stacy Nash primitives, and this is called Oliver. I'll put a picture here of what this looks like, but I think these are so cute. I even got the ribbon for it to finish already, and I'm stitching this on a 32 count linen and 30, and was just DMC, but I think it looks really cute. So this is another small option. And then the other Stacy Nash, this isn't exactly a small, but I think this could be a small project. So this is called Theodore. And I also have the other cat. I forgot her name, but I'll put a picture here. It's like in the same series and it's really cute. So with Theodore, I'm stitching this on the called for fabric, and I'm doing a color and cotton conversion with these. And this is called Confederate Gray, 35 count. And yeah, so this is how much I got done. Just his face. Or not even, I didn't even finish his face yet. But yeah, so I really want to work on this too. So yeah, that's all of the projects that I have out as an option for you to choose for me to work on next. Whatever that has the most comment, I'll start working on that. So yeah, I guess that's it. So I'm gonna work on these two bottom section now, so I'll talk to you again later. So it is the next morning, and this was my progress from last night, but I just didn't update you. And yeah, I finished the stripes and started working on the roses, or the background for the roses. So I'm going to finish this tonight, and I think it's really pretty. So that's all I need to do cross stitching wise. And so I'll probably start beading tonight too, like this here. And I need to do the white stitches. So I'll go back and do that too tonight. And then there are some beads up here, I think, and I need to do the back stitching on her face. And then if you look at the shading on her hands, you can see where the thumb is and like this part of her hand, like the position of it. So I'm going to try to stitch in the hanger so that it looks like she's holding it. I need to try it out to see if that's going to work out, but yeah, I'll do that after I get all of the beading done. So I'm going to get something to eat real quick and then head out to the studio, and I'll come back later and check in. So I just finished all of the cross stitching, and I really like this rose pattern. There were some color changes, but not too much. So I wouldn't have minded if this whole bottom section was this rose pattern, but I do like the blue stripes too, so. But I really love it. I think it's really pretty. And I didn't do the white stitches here yet, so I'm going to try to do that when I'm beading at the same time. But I have a little bit of a problem. So this calls for 2 colors of beads, and I have the white here. And this is for this middle section, and I think I might have enough, but if I run out, I can replace them with these. These aren't Mill Hill or anything. I just got it from a craft store a long time ago, and it's pretty much the same color and same size. So if I run out, I'll just use this. But for the beading around the edge here and up here as well, it calls for the champagne colored ones. I thought I had more, but this is all I had. So I know that I don't have enough. So I'm gonna have to replace this with something else. So I have my collection of beads here, and the only thing that I can think of using is, because I don't have anything similar to this. So let me show you. So this is where I keep all of my beads. So I'm thinking maybe, where is it? So this gold or this silver, but I feel like this gold is too dark, and this is the silver, but so if I compare it to them, it's really dark, the gold is, so I think I might just go with the silver ones. But for the smaller section, like up here, I'll just use these up, and for the bottom section, I'll just use the silver ones. But I could replace it with like this light blue, I guess. Is it too dark? Looks a little too dark. Or I can mix or alternate between 2 colors, or I can go with this opaque color. This isn't even opened yet. Why did I get this? What is this for? Oh, this is for my Firefly Fairies by Lavender and Lace. I haven't worked on that in a while now too. Totally forgot about that project. But I think I'll just go with the basics and just use the silver ones. I think that'll be much more simple for me to do. But yeah, I don't know if I'll stitch anymore tonight though. But if I do, I'll come back and update you on my progress. I'm back. I forgot to talk about something. So in my last video, I said I wish that there was a cat instead of this puppy here. And I love this puppy. I think it's really cute, but I'm not a dog person. I love dogs, but I never had one. But I had cats, and somebody suggested that I can stitch a cat and replace it and use the puppy for something else. So I think I'll design my own cat, and maybe I'll just even have both in the design. More the merrier, right? So I think I'll just start designing my cat for this project tonight. So you're looking at my computer screen, and I just designed a cat for my project, and I used the same color scheme, and I have the background gray because I'll be stitching on silver perforated paper, and I'm going to stitch with the same colors as the puppy, and it's backlit so you can't really see the stitching here. And I was trying to add a pink bow, but I couldn't fit it in, so I added a pink ball instead of a pink bow because my cat used to have a favorite pink ball that she used to play with. And yeah, I just wanted to add that there. And also there are white beads in the puppy, like here. So all of the yellow you see in the chart, those are going to be the white beads. But yeah, I think it turned out really cute. I'm really happy with it. And I think it matches too. So I'm going to, I have a piece of scrap silver paper here, so I'm going to work on this tomorrow and try to finish the cat. So I didn't really work on the angel itself, but I did work on the cat. So this is the puppy that was already in the chart, and I made this cat to go along with it, and I think it turned out really cute. I actually really love it. I kept staring at it after I was done, but with the beads and the little bow, I added a little bow instead of adding cross stitches because the puppy had it. But this kind of sticks out a little bit because I made loops instead of cross stitches. So I think I'm gonna attach it like this, but it does hide both sides of the blue stripes. So I'm going to think about the placement, but I think it's really cute. And I'm really happy with the colors. I didn't choose the colors, I just went with the colors that was already in the puppy. And yeah, I just love how the cat looks like it was always there. So if anyone wants the cat chart to add to your cross stitch angel or any other project really, just email me and I'll send you the chart. Just the cat though, I think that's okay to do. But let me find out first because I did make the chart, but I didn't choose the colors. It's Brooks Books. She chose the colors to make this design. So I don't know if that's going to be an issue. So yeah, I'll let you know. But I'm going to work on the angel now. And oh, I did work on this a little bit. I finished the back stitching. So like her face and also on her dress. I know it's really hard to tell, but there's back stitching on her, like her collar area. But I'm just really happy with how this cat turned out. I think it's really cute, and I feel like they're about the same age too, if that makes sense, like babies. But yeah, so I'm going to start beading now, and I'll come back again once I get that done. So I just finished all of the beading, and it looks really good. So I used up all of the called for champagne color beads for her cap. I think that's what it's called. Someone said in the comment section. And then there was also beads in the rose pattern, so I did that with the champagne colored beads. And I'll try to insert a video here of it close up so that you can see it better. And then when I finished the roses, I ran out of the champagne colored ones, so I used the silver ones everywhere else, like the edge of the dress and also on her sleeves. And then I did do the white beads with the cross stitches at the same time, so that was pretty quick. And yeah, so I'm going to start cutting this out now, and I'm going to cut it out first before I stitch in the hanger to her hands because I don't want things dangling when I'm cutting the paper. So usually I use two different sizes of scissors. I use this one to do the overall shape, and then I use the smaller one to cut small corners. And I'll use an X-Acto knife to do the piercing here. So I'm going to work on that and do the finishing tomorrow, so I'll check in again when I have something to show you. So I just finished cutting out the angel, and I'm going to show you all of the pieces and also the materials that I'm going to use for finishing. So I have the wings here and also the puppy and the little kitty. And I also have the items, the hoop here, and the three other items are over here. And these will be the items that will be hung on the hanger. So let me get the picture so that you can see what that's going to look like. So I'm going to do the same with the items, but I'm going to change the DMC to memory threads like I said in my earlier clips. And I'm gonna have the wings like this, and then I'm gonna attach both of these. So it's going to look like this with the items hung on a piece of memory thread. And I decided to use pink for the hanger because it seems like pink is the accent color. Like everything on the angel is blue, so here are the memory threads. And I'm also going to use this iridescent one for extra sparkle. Since everything here is blue, I thought these two would really complement the design. So I'm going to use these to make something to hang the items. Um, so I'm going to work on that. And I'm also thinking about adding some chronic ribbons somewhere, so I'm gonna think about that a little later. But for the little pets, I think I'm going to back them because I do want to see the blue stripes behind them. And in the picture, the puppy is attached a little lower, so I think I'm going to do the same, but a little bit more lower so that you can see the blue stripes behind it. So I'm going to add a piece of felt on the back so it's more protected, I guess, since it kind of sticks out at the edge. And then same with the kitty, I'm going to attach it a little lower than the dress, so I'm going to add a piece of felt onto these two pets so that it's more sturdier. Since this is going to be ornaments, I don't want the edge, especially the puppy and the kitty, to be ruined. But I won't for these items because these will be inside the project, so I don't really feel the need to back these items. So speaking of backing, I have a piece of white felt for the wings, and it's a little small, I think. So I'm gonna just work it, and it'll stretch a little bit. So I'll use this for the wings. This works really well. I tried it a couple of times. It's really small, but I think it'll work out. And then for the angel, I have two different shades of blues that I could choose from. And I like to color coordinate with the dress color. So I have these two. So, but let me get rid of this tape first. So, but I think I'm leaning towards the lighter one. I think this looks better with the angel. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use this. And do I need to stretch this too? Let me see if oh, this fits perfectly. So I'm just gonna glue this on the back, and with the extra pieces, I'll back the puppy and the kitty. So I'm going to work on this tomorrow because it's pretty late already. But yeah, I think I could have a finish by tomorrow. So I'll see you with the finish. So it is the next day, and as you can see, I made a mess working on the angel, but I thought to check in and tell you what I'm doing. So I already finished the wings with the white felt that I had, so it looks like this. So this is ready for later to attach behind the angel. And then I worked on cutting out the blue felt for the angel, and I think this is my least favorite part during the FFO process because felt isn't exactly easy to cut out. So I did it first because I just wanted to get it out of the way. And I'm going to add the hanger in between the stitched piece and the felt. Last time I forgot to do that, so I'm going to try to remember not to forget that step this time. And I already glued the puppy and the kitty to the leftover pieces, so I need to cut them out, but I think it actually looks really good on this background. But I'm going to cut it later. And then I was just working on the hanger, so I just twisted the two memory threads and I'm stitching in the items. And in the picture, it looks like the hanger was going through the handle of the basket, but I didn't want it to do that because I don't want to bend the paper of the basket. So I'm just gonna stitch the items on top of the memory threads, like these three items here. And then after that, I'm going to stitch in the hanger onto her hands so it looks like she's holding the items. And just to match the my other angels that I worked on so far, I'm going to use this pink and white chronic ribbons and have a couple of strands attached to her hands like this. So I'm going to work on this right now, and I think in an hour maybe I'll have a finish. Okay, so just checking in so that I can show you the hanger with the cross stitching items before I stitch it onto the angel. So this is what it looks like on the back, and I think it looks really good. And I'm stitching it on instead of gluing it because I don't want clumps of glue here and make it heavy. And I'm going to make some bows and stitch it onto her hands as well. So I'm going to work on that, and I'll come back and show you what I have so far. So I just finished attaching the hanger and the chronic ribbons and the bows, and I think it looks really cute. I think now it matches my other angels. I'll show all three of them later together, but I'm really happy that I used the pink memory threads and the chronic ribbons. I think it looks really good. So the hanger is only attached to her hands, not on the dress, so it kind of like just hangs there. So I'm really close to a finish now, so all I have to do now is to glue the felt to the angel, this blue piece. But before that, I'm going to cut these out and attach them to the angel first. So I'm going to work on that right now. Here's my finish. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I just cleaned up and washed my hands because I had some glue on my hands, And I should really change this paper. I have glue all over the place, and this piece of paper is even stuck onto it. But yeah, my cross-stitch angel is finished now, and I did make some changes with the hangers and also added some extra acrylic ribbons. And my favorite part is the little kitty for sure that I made up for this project. But yeah, so this is my fourth angel by Brooks Books. So let me move over to where my other angels are. So this is where I'm keeping all of my angel projects for now. I'm going to move it later to my wall on this side, but I haven't had a chance to do that yet. So if I get more angels done, I'm really going to have to work on my wall to hang these. But this is my fairy godmother. This was my first angel, I think, that I worked on and finished. And I think it's really pretty with all of these ribbons and laces. I think that's my favorite part from this project. And then after this, I worked on my Christmas star angel. This was by far the most complicated one to finish, I think. Lots of elements to pre-make before putting all of this together, especially like the star in the middle. Well, this one too, with the wand and her hairpiece and things like that. But yeah, this was one of the most complicated one to put together. And then my evergreen angel, much more simple to make compared to my other two angels, but still super pretty with all of the acrylics and the beads. Really pretty. And then my latest. So yeah, I'm really glad that I decided to add these ribbons because all of the other ones have it, except for the fairy godmother, but she has more stuff down here, so that evens out. But yeah, super pretty, and this is the only one with pets so far, and I think it's so cute. So yeah, that's my 4 angels so far, and I'm going to work on more. And I can't wait to see all 10 or 12 angels all hung on the wall together. And oh, this is one of my own designs, and it's an image of my cat with their favorite pink toy who passed away 2 years ago. And yeah, this is my favorite, so I have it on my door all the time. And I actually made this even before all of the angels here. And the back looks like this with the pink flower fabric, and I think it's really pretty. But yeah, so that's all of my projects that I have on my wall or on my door so far, but it's really pretty to look at. So I think I'm going to end the video here, and don't forget to comment which project I should work on next. So I'm going to upload this video tonight and probably wait a day or two until I work on my next project because I want to read the comments first. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and it seems like most of you really like that I'm working on one project. So I think I'll keep this format for a while. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!